Pentagram. There's a DVD or some documentary that came out pretty recently. Yeah, you know, it follows up on the lead singer and main guy in this band, and he's a total crackhead, drug addict, living at his parents' house. These real big fans are trying to light a flame under his butt and get him to like reform the band for one last hurrah and that kind of thing. And he's just a shambles, but I think he actually does it. He does make it, so it's kind of uplifting too.
If I smoke any crack after that, you can have my records.
We're not going to take your
That's too
We just want you to stop smoking crack.
I know, but yeah.
Sign this.
No, but you should put.
Would you want me to hold the crack? Will you sign that?
But this is the first days here vintage collection, so it's probably demos and stuff like that. In blood-curdling stereo. Messiaen box set. I always liked his organ works. These, I believe, are adapted from bird songs. And we got the can box set, which I don't know why I don't have it already. Seems like these are all pretty early tracks, so this is definitely worth the $32. Yeah, these guys, what can you say about them that hasn't already been said? Malcom Mooney was my first show in LA, I think. I was underage, but I managed to sneak in with my cousin at Spaceland. And it was Malcom Mooney playing with his own band. I remember specifically going up to him and starting to bow, you know, like that kind of thing. And he was just, no. He's like, just thank your parents. Thank your parents. And I was like, wow, what does he mean by that? Oh yeah, of course, because if my mom hadn't given birth to me, then I wouldn't have ever heard Can, and that makes a lot of sense. Be good to your parents. I got Chalino Sanchez. He's a kind of a legend in these parts. He reminds me of Bob Dylan a little bit. He's a really raw voice, and you could just hear that he's got a lot of pain, and very untutored, and his band was extremely like, you know, the Velvet Underground of corridos. No es porque yo les presuma, me sigue la buena suerte. A lo que yo me dedico, traigo cerquita la muerte. He's got one of the most interesting stories ever. He was born in northern Mexico somewhere. When he was younger, his older sister was raped, and he vowed, when he became of age, that he vowed to get his revenge. So he did. He shot him, and then he had to flee. And then he came up to the United States. He came up to Coachella Valley, actually. Started playing around town. He was singing mostly about, you know, drugs, guns, and robberies, and girls. And he played a show in Coachella Valley, and a fan was asking him to play a song or something like that. He took out a gun and he shot him on stage. And Chalino just happened to have a gun in his pocket, and he ended up shooting the guy. And so not only was he an illegal alien in the United States, but he's a wanted man on several fronts. But in the meantime, he became actually a huge artist in California in particular, and parts of northern Mexico. Some members of his family were driving somewhere in the desert, and they were followed by somebody that was dead set on killing him. They ran him off the side of the road. They were gonna kill them all. Chalino offered himself up and just said, no, you want me. They actually let the two others go, which is how we know about the story. The weird thing afterwards was that some journalist that was doing background and research discovered he actually never had a brother or a sister of that name. So it's really shrouded in mystery and legend, and his whole legacy is one big question mark, basically. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I got some other things here I'm not going to mention because they're too embarrassing. I was going to get my own CD because I don't have a copy. Not if you're going to put it on the credit.
So for the sperm have it brave. Mother twin Genesis went down with the plane. Kinski assassins,
Viva!
with angels in that.